Yes, I'm grumpy because I have no light, and this is the second fucking time that I'm filming this video, so you kind of have to bear with me because I'm starting to get freaking tired of showing the freaking same books to the freaking same camera and being interrupted. That is all. Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katrina and welcome to my channel. So I'm speaking kind of not in a normal tone today because I'm being heard. For some reason, there's people in the house, so I can't be my very expressive self. And yeah, it's a storm outside, so I have no natural light. So this entire video is going to be me trying to deal with the fact that I only have lamps to light my video. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And obviously you've seen for the title of this video that I'm going to show you all of the books that I got for Christmas. So why don't we get right onto it, shall we? First of all, just a disclaimer, I just want to say that I don't really know the synopsis for these books because obviously I received them in Christmas and I have no idea that they existed. Well, some of them I knew that they existed, but I don't know what they're about, and obviously I haven't read them because at the time I'm filming this, Christmas was literally yesterday, so I had no time to read all of these books. So I probably am not going to give really big synopses of the things, so let's get started, and I hope that you guys enjoy this haul. So first of all, I want to show something that is not really a book, but is kind of a bookish thing, and that's something that it was given to me by my mom, and that is one of the thingies that you use at the end of the shelves to stop your books from falling, and I'm going to show you in an instant because I have to go to that shelf up there and take it off and try that my books don't fall over me. So let's just try that. So here it is. I have one in each end of my shelf. It's a dragon, it's a lilac dragon, and it has green eyes just like me, and it has some runes in here, and it's just so perfect. It has so much detail, and I love it. And I have to quickly put it back up because my books are trying to fall and I can't let them. So now for the supposed book haul, here we go. So first of all, I've got a manga called The Promised Neverland, I believe, and that is by Kayu Shirai and Bosurate Mizuku. That's a hard name. And I think it's about this group of orphans that just live in this orphanage and they can't go outside to the real world. They are happy and they have everything that they need, but it says here that the orphans uncover the dark truth of the outside world they are forbidden from seeing, and I imagine that the plot goes on from there, and I'm very excited to discover what this is because I've never heard about this manga, which is kind of rare about me. And yeah, I don't know if it's dark and twisted. I enjoy it, so yeah, it seems like a good series to start. The second book that I got is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman with art by Dave McKean, and this is like this anniversary edition sort of thingy, like this big beautiful edition. If you don't know The Graveyard Book, it's about this boy whose parents got killed and is raised by some spirits at the cemetery, and I actually read this book, but I don't know where my Portuguese edition is, and I never read this book in English, so I'm very excited for this because obviously I do believe that the original language is better than any translation that you can do, and Neil Gaiman's writing is great in English, so I can't wait for that. And Dave McKean's art is really beautiful. I'm really happy about this book. I really want to read it. Let me see if I can show you some of the art. It's kind of... why can't I... see? It's really beautiful. I really like it. Maybe it wasn't the best example, but if you can, pick up this book because this book is beautiful and you would love it. You can't really see because of all of the light, but this cover is gorgeous. This book is beautiful, and I do recommend that you pick this up because I love it when I read it. I just don't know where my copy is for some reason, and yeah, this was the book that I got. Then I got the School for Good and Evil, the Ever and Ever Handbook, which I had no idea that existed also, and it's by Saman Chinani, and he's the writer of the School for Good and Evil series, and I don't recommend that you read this book if you haven't read the School for Good and Evil trilogy because it spoils the end of the trilogy for you, but this is basically a guidebook for what the school is, what the classes are, filled with illustrations, filled with characters that we all know and love, and I really adore this because it is kind of leatherish kind of edition, and this hardcover, and it's just so beautiful. And yeah, I'm so happy about this. You have no idea, it's really beautiful. Now for the books that I got in Portuguese, I've got Paper Magic by Charlene and Holmberg, or whatever you say that name, and I'm kind of frightened because I've heard some bad reviews about this book, but at the end of the book, Brandon Sanderson, you can't see it, but it's here, Brandon Sanderson, which is one of my favorite authors of all time, says that loves this world, loves this book. It has a magical writing, it's a wonderful world and stuff like that, so I don't know if he likes it, maybe I should give it a shot. Obviously the book was given to me, I haven't bought any of the books that I'm showing to you. All of the books were my boyfriend's gifts to me for Christmas, so yeah. I think this is about this girl that can do paper magic, and I don't know anything else about this book, so I'm excited to pick it up. The next book, I do believe it's a middle grade, although I'm not sure, and I have to read the title in the inside because it's really big and I don't know it by heart, but it says Hannah Green and Her Unfeasible Mundane Existence, which kind of seems pretty awesome, and it's from this year, it's from 2017, and it's a book that I've never seen in a library or ever heard about, so I kind of like it, and the backstory seems beautiful. It seems like these beautiful middle grade stories about stories that I really love to read, so I can't wait to read this. This is kind of pretty heavy, but the cover is just so soft and such beautifully just painted, and I just love it, and I don't know, the writing style seems right up my alley. I have no idea what this is about, but I hope I can read it and review it for you guys. So if you know something about this book, tell me in the comments down below, because I have no idea what this book is about. And if you've read it, I would love to know what you think about it. If you like it, if you don't, if you think I like it, I don't know. But don't spoil me, just convince me why this book is good. I do believe that it is, but yeah, I want to know. The next book that I have on my list is a Stephen King book, and it is Revival by Stephen King. So this one I knew about. I had no idea that it was so recent. It was in 2014. It's kind of recent actually. And yeah, I do believe this is about a priest and this family and this kid. I have no idea what this is about actually, but yeah, it's kind of seems like dark and creepy and about God and stuff, so I can't wait to see what this is. I really enjoy Stephen King from the little that I read, so I'm glad to have another book so I can explore more of his writing and discover more of his writing, I guess. I don't know. If you know about this book, tell me in the comments down below what you felt about it. I don't know. And the last book that I got, and this was my boyfriend's mother that gave me for Christmas, is The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann. And I have heard so much about this book. This is a book that everyone and their mothers and cousins and everyone that actually reads knows about or has read, and I haven't. So I am a sad human being, but I decided that since I was given this, it was now that I'm going to read this. But this is really big. It's really a chunk of a book. It's a big tome, so I can't wait to start it, but I know that it wouldn't be for now because the letter is really, like, the writing is small as hell, and yeah, I don't have really the time to go into this and concentrate myself, so I'll probably read the small ones first while I'm doing my thesis, and when I end my thesis I will go to the Mountain Magic and dedicate myself to the wonders of this book that everyone says that is amazing and that everyone should read, and that actually won the Nobel Literature Prize. So it's something to consider, obviously. So these are all of the books that I got for Christmas. As you can see, my Christmas was proliferant in Christmas books and Christmas gifts. I am so very happy to have all of these books to read for the new year, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, leave a like or subscribe, and if you know any of these books, tell me something in the comments down below. If you feel like I should read it, like I should not read it, if you liked it, if you haven't liked it, I don't know, just tell me something. And yeah guys, happy readings to you all. Bye!